Are you battling with a trust deficit in your leadership? Have the people lost trust in you? Are people struggling to follow you, and whatever you say or whatever you do, people doubt you completely? If you were in that situation or in that condition as a leader, don't worry. This video will be giving you 7 strategic steps you need to take to regain the trust you have lost. Honestly speaking, trust is like a glue that binds leaders to the followers. Once it is separated, it becomes extremely difficult for you to regain the trust you have lost. People can forgive a leader for poor demonstration of competence, but it is always very difficult to forgive a leader for the demonstration of poor character or loss of trust. If you watch like in Nigeria today, almost, if not 100% of Nigerians can't trust their leaders for anything. They can't take their words to bank. If they are not, the trust is not as because of their incompetence, but as a result of their character. They trust the leaders. Their leaders cannot stand for integrity, cannot hold justice, transparency. You cannot find it in them. Corruption, everything, every aspect of their life. So they are not clean. So the loss of character has made them to lose the trust that people have for them. So these are the things you can see in leadership. Now, as a leader, when you lose trust, you have lost everything. But when you hold people trust and people hold you on a very high esteem because they trust you, you can go anywhere. You can enjoy any support from them. But this video will be giving you 7 strategic steps you need to take in case you have lost your trust. The people give you, and you are really willing to regain that trust. Follow me in this journey of 7 steps. The number 1 step you need to take is to fully acknowledge that what you have done is wrong. This is where many leaders get it right. Many leaders believe that out of pride, how can we come down from our high horse and let our people know that what we have done is wrong? They stand firm, believing that what they did, how can I bring myself so low and tell people that what I have done is wrong? But the very good step of repentance is a step of remorse. When you felt remorse for what you have done, it is a sign of repentance. So when you let people know, oh, acknowledge that you have done something wrong, people understand you are a human and you have weakness. This is the first step to take. Acknowledge that you have done wrong. Then take the next step. Admit that you need help. The reason why you lose the trust of the people is because there is weakness you have, and that weakness needs help for you to do what? To work on it to make it better. So admit that you need help. Let them know that you need help, that you need way forward. You need how you can amend to this character that had led you to lose the trust the people have for you. Admit it. Admit that you need help from them. When you have admitted it, then the third step you must to take, and very, very, very important, is that don't defend your actions. This is what happened mostly in Nigeria. Leaders give you 1,001 reasons why they have taken a particular action, and they will be proud in it. And you call yourself a leader. So when at a point when there is already a loss of trust, or when there is already a demonstration of character deficit, it is not the point for you to begin to defend whatever you have done. This is a point for you to do what? To be calm and go into solitude where you reflect on the action you have taken. So don't defend any action. It's a time to reflect on what people are saying and the action you have taken. And that is when you can have a clear understanding how magnitude the wrong you have done is. Now, when you have taken that step, now explain to the people what you want to do. Now, you know that when Jesus met Zacchaeus on the tree, Zacchaeus came down and he made a pledge, a vow to Jesus. He said, anyone I have defrauded, I am going to pay the person into tenfold of what I have done, or what have defrauded him. Make a commitment. This is a time for you to do what? To explain to the people, this is what I want to do to regain this trust. They are not going to tell you what to do. You are the one to explain it. And whatever you tell them is what will now bring calmness in their heart. And the trust you have lost will gradually start coming back. Now, when you have said this, go move into action. Begin to do what you have said you will do to regain that trust. When people see the commitment to regain that trust, to regain the trust, the trust will begin to build up again. The people will begin to trust you. The forgiveness will come. But for you to regain this trust and be stable in it over time, then you must take the next step. The next step is that take advice from those who might have passed that process, or those who have strong character strength than you. While you are doing this, please don't disobey. This is the time for you to obey their advice. Obey them. Obey the advice of those who have strong character, those who have maintained trust over time. Obey them. This is a time to take advice from them and obey them. And you know, I earlier told you, it's not a time for you to begin to depend. Now, if you obey them, then have what I call accountability partner. You know, you are a leader, and many people will be around you, but they have an accountability partner, one or accountability authority, authority of leadership or government that can supervise your action, or an accountability partner who can always tell you what you need to know, not what you want to hear. This person should always tell you, "Oh, guy, you are going astray. This is what." Encourage the person to tell you the truth, to tell you what you need to know, not what you want to hear. Encourage him, this accountability partner. Tell him to be honest with you at every point in time, because you know you want to gain the trust you have lost, and you want to write your name on the gold. So you must have somebody to be accountable to, somebody that will examine you and evaluate your action. That is what is called accountability. And look at your face and tell you the truth. You must have that person beside you. If you have an accountability partner, then the next thing you do is to always get back to the people and to know what they are saying. What are they saying? What are they saying about you? Are they now commending you or not? While you are in this process, the last one is that some people, while they are taking this process, they will move into action, trying to take either the position of leadership or try to show themselves up to leadership. No. Allow the people the discretion to bring you back into leadership, not for you to bring yourself. No, not for you to begin to push yourself into. Allow the people the discretion to bring you into leadership. Because if they have seen that you have actually demonstrated these 7 steps carefully, definitely they will forgive you. And the trust you have lost, you will even regain much more than the one you have before you took the first leadership position